When I first decided to start a telecommunications firm, I did what any young man would do and went to my little brother.
I'm the much better looking one, obviously.
People do business with people they know, like, and trust.
All the way over to the right. That green and red is what you should be getting dial tone on.
And that's where we can really set ourselves apart from the larger companies out there.
I think everybody has had that moment with Comcast, Verizon, where you just get run around and it seems like nobody wants to help you. I always tell people, like, you're here to work on what you work on. You do your job. You don't need to be dealing with that stuff.
We truly believe that we can be the best in the world at managing that customer start to finish with one bill, one system, one point of contact for management for everything voice related. It's 100% Net Tel One. You don't have to worry about it. We want to take those worries away from you. They had no trust or name recognition out of the gate. So I literally had to go out, and build that trust.
One of the things I did when I first started here was answer the phones, and it was a much different system, so to speak.
This is the phone that was in my office. As you can see, it's pretty tired. I don't know from what era it is, but I call it the Fred Flintstone phone.
In any business and in our whole society, as you know, everything is changing relative to technology. I know how to sell my business and I understand what's in my contracts, and I'm also trying to run a business. I don't know what to do about the phones.
One of the first things that I sought to do here in Hanover was to modernize the technology infrastructure for the town hall, because I think it's reasonable for the citizens to expect the government to be responsive. We did our due diligence. It was important to us to have a company that would support us, that was accessible.
A lot of vendors are calling me all the time saying, hey, check out our phone system, or check out this, check out that. And it's, when you run into someone like Chris, who says, hey, this is the right way to do it. This is what will be best for you.
We saw what he could do for the business. He asked more questions than any other vendor did. He wanted to know about us.
We took Net Tel One in on a trial basis here in Town Hall, and since then we have expanded the use of their phone system.
A lot of the decision process to go to Net Tel One was the feedback I got from current clients that said how responsive they were. That spoke to me because that's our mission too.
Just last night we had a celebration here at Town Hall for a gentleman who had a heart attack in his front yard. And to know that when the call comes into our police station and the call is then transferred to the fire department to send out an ambulance, that the system that we use is reliable.
We want the quality of our calls to be top-notch, and we can't miss a phone call. We can't drop a phone call. The system was built for what we needed.
That's how the whole system kind of got started with Chris. He says, I can get you just to push an extension to anywhere you want to go, which has drastically changed my business.
We knew things were changing, and voice over IP was like the hot topic. We, at the time, didn't understand what voice over IP was at all, except for what we've heard. All I had heard was, it's going to save you a ton of money.
Because it's a voice over internet system, it bounces the voicemails directly to my email.
I don't have to be sitting at my desk anymore to get my voicemails or my phone calls.
One of my employees can stay home on a rainy day or a snowy day and get as much business done there as they do here.
Although many tell me that I shouldn't be answering my voicemails from the beach in St. Martin, if I wanted to, I would be able to do that.
When you're on the public internet, you're competing with everybody in your neighborhood. That can cause call drops, choppy audio. If you have your own private network, you are no longer competing with that. You are connected directly to our system in Philadelphia.
So we can control the quality, we can control the security, which is very important. Thus, it's HIPAA compliant. Nobody can listen in on your calls.
We're in a better position than the big carriers out there when it comes to this. We have a carrier agnostic network. It doesn't matter whether you're coming in on a T1, on a Comcast fiber.
It's kind of a talent you can have, is dealing with large carriers. One of our biggest things that we do for our clients is deal with them. When your Comcast is down, we'll take care of it.
Pricing wise, we're the same. We're no different than big carrier. 9 times out of 10, we're actually less.
I've had the experience with the larger companies enough to say that that's not what we are and not what we want to be dealing with.
It's just too much of a turnaround time. You don't know what you're getting. At Net Tel One, all I gotta do is call. I can call Chris. I've got his cell phone number.
If it's in the middle of the night, if it's in a 15-inch snowstorm, we know that the folks from Net Tel One will be responsive.
Do right by the customer and they'll always do right by you. That's something I firmly believe in.